Hope Roski with the Wedding Show. Well, we have an amazing Zoom conference coming up right now. I would like to welcome to the show Funke Somotun. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Hope.
Okay.
Glad to be here.
Oh, it's great to have you here. Well, one of the things I wanted to talk to you about is you are a full service wedding designer, event planner. You do it all, correct?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
So tell us a little bit about the difference between being the wedding designer and being the wedding planner.
Okay, so a wedding planner is somebody that a client will hire to plan the wedding, and there are three different kinds of planners. The first one is the full service planner.
Mm-hmm.
Full service planner takes over everything from the client, starting with the consultation with the client. They take over coordinating the vendors, they do the budgeting, and they do the design. They coordinate everything, and then and that starts out about 12 months prior. So they must have been hired about 12 months before. So they call the vendors, they set up meetings and everything. So that's the full service planner. Then the partial planner is one, or planning package is one where the client has decided they wanted to do a little bit of they've already hired some vendors, they've done some, maybe they've gotten the venue by themselves, and they just need the help of the planner to just do the running of the rest of the event for them. And then we have the day of coordinator. The day of coordinator is the one, they hire them about maybe 4 to 6 weeks out.
Mm-hmm.
And what they normally do is just make sure that everything runs seamlessly on that day, and coordinates everyone, the DJs, the vendors, all the vendors of the event, the florist, the cake vendor, and everyone. They coordinate all of them. They do a timeline, for everybody.
Right.
For everyone on that day, so that everyone will know what to do at every point in time. And so they allow the couple to be able to enjoy the event, their wedding day. And then there's also a standalone design package, which is the one whereby the vendor is the one that is, designing the venue.
Right.
Either wherever they're having the ceremony, they would design the place with, they do the tablescape, they do the corner where the bride and the groom will stay, and they take care of from the beginning up until the time when they have to break down. They set up and they break down. So that's what a wedding, but a full service includes the planning of everything, including the design.
And and so you have it from start to finish. So if anybody comes to you and says, just take care of it all, you can take care of it all, which is fantastic.
Yes.
One of the things that location is important. Now, you're located in Stockton, which is kind of unique because you're located close enough to Fresno, but close enough to the Bay Area. So can you tell us, the areas that you have, besides Stockton and Fresno, what are some of the other locations where you work?
I work at Oakland, Sacramento, as well as San Francisco. I've been to Sacramento, Livermore a lot of times, and I've been to San Mateo is San Francisco as well. So I could work anywhere in between, Fresno, San Francisco.
So you'll travel. Oakland. That's great.
Fremont. I've been to Fremont as well.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. So now you had said, it's good to start about a year out if you can. Some people don't necessarily have that option. What can you do in what I call the short interim? If somebody says to you, I'm 6 months out, what can you still help somebody out in that short of a period of time?
Oh, definitely. I actually got, funny enough that you asked that question, because I actually got a client that called me about last month and said he wanted to get married in June. I thought, what? You know, because a lot of people don't understand what it is to, plan. So
Oh,
I told them,
yes.
oh, I do this. He was actually asking for styling or design of the day. So I said, I do this about 6 months out. I said, really? I didn't know that. He was clueless. So anyway, so you can accommodate, we do accommodate them, because, and the only thing is, it might be more expensive, because most of the things that they're asking for us to do, a lot of times, maybe you need quick shipping and
Right.
stuff like that, because it's so near, and then it takes a little bit of time, because that is what a lot of people don't understand, that the creative process takes time,
Sure.
you know. Yeah, it
Absolutely.
takes time, and you can't just sit down and say, oh, let me just, I'll just jump out with this design like that. It
It,
doesn't happen
it
like
doesn't
that.
happen. I know you can't
Yeah.
just wave the
So,
wand, and maybe in the movies they can do that, but in real life it doesn't work out that way. Well, one of the things,
definitely.
and I appreciate you sharing your photos. I would love the viewers to take a look at some of the things that you have designed over your period of time. How many years have you been doing this?
Well, I started out 2010, basically. That was
Okay.
when it actually started. It started as a hobby, and I was like, I just love to design and, arrange things, and people got to know. They would just see my work and say, oh, I just love this.
So you have
And then that
13
was where I
years,
started.
you have 13 years of experience, and let's take a look at what that 13 years of experience does, because I was impressed. I love this. Tell us about what we're seeing here.
Okay. I'm not seeing it.
Okay, well, I'll describe to the viewers are
Okay.
seeing beautiful
Oh,
bridal
they can see
bouquets
that.
and
Okay.
and
So those are
centerpieces.
centerpieces. Let me take it. Let me see. So I see the centerpieces. The first page. Are you on the first page?
Yes,
So I see centerpieces. That I see backdrops. There are
yes.
backdrops, different kinds of backdrops. There's the one with the green and white, which is specifically asked for by the client, and the one with the grass. Those are trending right now.
Oh,
The grass with a backdrop with the flowers. Florals are all, they are really trending, and with the Viva. Viva magenta is like the trending color for this year. So I've been seeing a lot of clients asking for that. You see the grass wall with the Viva magenta flowers, and then we have the backdrop, another backdrop with the crisscross fabrics, and then there's another one with the Mr. and Mrs. Sign
we'll
on the
we'll
table.
go
That
ahead
is
and we'll
actually
move right. We'll move forward to those. I think we need to move forward a little bit on those.
oh,
Um,
okay.
and we have some more with the flowers, and let's take a look at another one. Okay, now right here we have the arc and then the table setting right here. Tell us a little bit about those.
Oh, which one is that? Oh, okay. The one with the
There's the one with the
set.
big, there it looks like a big arc and then a beautifully designed table setting.
The one on the right hand side? Because
Yes.
I guess, yeah. Okay, so the one on the left, which is the arc, that is was asked for by an older couple. They were just renewing their vows. It was so
Oh,
interesting and lovely. Yeah, it was at a hotel, and in their lobby, they just wanted to take pictures just before the vows. So that was we have the the flowers all around the arc. Then we have the flower stand, and a little bit of accents on the floor right there. Then on the right hand side is the one with the backdrop with the gold and the cream.
that's
Uh,
beautiful. That is so lovely in its presentation. It just looks so rich in the way it comes across with the gold and the white. It looks beautiful.
yeah, that was an outdoor wedding.
And then here's the next one. I love the backdrop on that. It looks like an aqua. The center photo looks like there's like aqua lighting or
Okay. Is it the one with the green and the white?
Yes, maybe it's a green and white, maybe a turquoisey color.
Yeah.
In the
green and
backdrop.
white.
It looks absolutely lovely. Now, I know that you also have a video. I'd like to go to the video, and then maybe you could talk us through the video once we start that. It's amazing. The vendors you have obviously are doing such an amazing job. But we'll take a look right now at the video that's coming up.
I am the vendor for all that.
Oh, you're the vendor for all. Oh, my goodness.
This is design work.
Oh, my goodness gracious. You must be one busy lady, I could tell you that. All righty. So let's go ahead and take a look at that video.
The video is actually of, a video of all these pictures.
Okay. Wonderful. So tell me a little bit more, in the day of the wedding, and you were talking about the person who's there and kind of doing the whole timeline. That's one of the things I think, everybody is so stressed out on wedding day. How big of a role is that piece?
Oh, wow. It's such, that role is really underestimated, and then even the clients, they really don't understand it. So they tend to undercharge, So you start out, like I said, the day of coordination, you start out about 4 to 6 weeks before, and then it can be a little bit challenging to bring people together, to manage people. You get all the vendors together. The client gives you the recommended vendors.
Right.
Then you draw a timeline. Then you get on a call with the client to familiarize yourself with how far they've gone with the planning, because now they're handing a baton to you, to take over the rest of the planning. And then, so they tell you everything they've done about the venue. They connect you with the contact person at the venue and all the vendors. So you get to call them. Then you draw out a timeline, telling everyone, a detailed timeline, telling everyone where they're supposed to be at every point in time, and you communicate it with them. And then you handle emergencies on that day, and every other thing that the bride gives you a contact person in case they have to contact you, or contact her, or
right, because a lot of people, like the bride's not going to be carrying her cell phone, and there might be communication needed, so you need to have that other person in there.
Yeah.
People may not think about that, but what a great idea and what a great concept. Funke, how can people get in touch with you? Do you have a website if people want to reach out, or a phone number?
Yes, I do. I have a website, and I have a phone number as well, and my Instagram handle as well. So you can connect with me through my website as well as my phone number. Do you want me to say my phone number?
Yes, if you could say it, yes, please.
Okay, my phone number is 209-670-6015.
And then what about your website?
My website is StacyLaria designs.business.site.
Okay, so people can find you on Instagram and Facebook as well, correct?
Correct.
Wonderful. Well, I thank you so much for your time. I have to tell you, you are one talented lady, and you look like you take care of it beautifully from start to finish. So viewers, if you are looking for somebody who is really going to take care of you, and no matter where you are, whether you're in the Fresno area, the Bay Area, Funke, Somotun, thank you so much, because I think that our viewers who are getting married will be in very good hands with you.
Thank you so much, Hope. You guys are doing a great job.
Oh, thank you. You too. All righty. This is Hope Roski with The Wedding Show, and we'll look forward to seeing you again soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.